My name is Rhapsody, and welcome to the Darkest Raptopia Estate, the second thereof here in the Darkest Dungeon. We're off to the Courtyard. We're off to see the Courtyard, the wonderful Court of Blood. It's going to be ridiculous. An incredible amount of damage stacked up on Watio. We've also got damage and accuracy stacked up on Brokra, because he has the yips right now. We've got Fitzhugh with the plus 40% stun skill chance on top of a really high stun skill chance in Hands of the Abyss, as well as Freybute doing pretty much the same thing. He's also got the Guarding, and he's got Bellow. All of these are going to be pretty significantly useful for us here. Alright, let's provision. Still embark, that's going to consume one of my invitations. Okay. Now I've got to think. Definitely all of the food. Torches don't matter that much, but I will take a stack so that I can use them for stress recovery should it be necessary. I think I should take like 3 stacks of blood. Was holy water ever useful? There was one thing to interact with holy water, and it reduced your stress. I don't think it's worth taking a stack of holy water just to use against them. I definitely need, like, all of the shovels. Anti-venom. No? I don't think anti-venom was useful. Medicinal herbs? Ooh, see, I'm blanking on these. Like, I kind of want to take 2 of each, just in case. It seems like bandages would be useful. There's blood and everything, but I think they were only useful if you got bled. I don't think there was anything that actually interacted with them directly, right? I'm gonna regret that, but I'm gonna take 3 of each. I'm definitely quite severely over-provisioning here. But
they would arrive in teeming hordes, adorned in powdered wigs and pretension, seeking to slake their thirst on wine and indecency. As intoxication invariably took hold, innocuous frivolities would escalate to ever more disturbing diversions. Orchestrating the hideous affair was a hunchbacked fiend who seemed to delight in proportion to the suffering he caused. I could have stopped him, I suppose, but I was a slave to my own appetites, and restraint would have rendered me a hypocrite.
okay, the way that ever more disturbing affairs is said is just drips with character. I love it.
What games does this diminutive fool play at now?
Good. We got a scout. So a lot of the reason I've taken a scouting trinket here is just so that I can try and prevent... oh, right. Those are interacted with bandages. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna want to free up my inventory as soon as possible, so... I might actually go for the kill. Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Maintain the offensive.
Let's go for the attack. 6 damage. Nothing else. Alright. Pretty much anyone. This is the first round he started alive by himself. We managed to get the self-heal off. Now I'll go for the kill. That's fine.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
There's no way I'm going to be able to take trinkets and... Sorry, trinkets deeds out of this. Nice to some. Chevalier. 30% protection. Dodge 9, speed 1. Got it. Well that dog treat.
Inspiration and improvement.
Ooh, he has no stun resist. Easy.
An educated savage.
I'll go for the split damage because I wasn't going to do 24 on a single target without a crit anyway, so... Yikes. He's fainted as well, so that was a double miss. That was a miss followed by another roll that also missed. Yikes. Could have prevented yourself a significant amount of stress there if you just fucking hit.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Nice. Let's go for the double hit here. Yeah, I probably should. That'll do. You crit too? Aww. I'm on. Thank you for dodging at least. Beautiful. Now you get the time to self-heal. Eh, pretty reasonable self-heal as long as you don't bleed, and you didn't. Got him.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I will start a stack of rubies because that's going to be pretty significant. Okay, is this going to be real scouting or fake scouting? Okay, it's fake scouting because it's not actually fucking showing me anything. Do I go for the obvious trick? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Alright. Easy 30 stress reduction right there. Our only friendo here who needs... Ooh, this is also... Yep, that frees up a slot for me because I only had one shovel available. Nice. Show me what you got. 2 chevaliers. Okay. Ah, that's exactly what I didn't want. Yeah, this battle could easily take a hell of a lot out of us right now. Is that a bleed? Yeah, okay, we actually managed to prevent one action there. Oh, wow, they have ridiculous move resist. I think if I move myself backwards, that's actually going to be a better way to partition these turns, because then that enables Freebute to actually get a stun out whilst moving himself forwards. Subterranean Skewer, 7 damage. Resisted, but a bleed for 9 damage. Okay. So I gotta remember every single time that hits, it's hitting for 9 more damage if it bleeds. I think you'll actually just have to weather that. Infallible Servitude is guard. More than fine by me. I'll just make my way through that. Yeah. Nothing really to do here except for heal myself quite ridiculously as well. I'm pretty pleased. Come on! He's fucking fated! He's fated! Both of those should have hit. Both of... Whoa, okay. Nice double stun resist. Nice double stun resist. Could have been a lot worse than it was. Okay, these guys have no speed whatsoever, so... I think I can rely... He's got a self-heal, so I'll do this. Nice. I think I can rely on stunning and not having to bellow. Never mind. Nice dodge, though. I think this is your first round alone, round 4 here. That's unfortunate. I was going to have you do the stress heal, but I guess now you'll hug the doggy. Actually, this will be really helpful.
A momentary abatement.
Because I can now move him back in the position to do his stress release and deal a reasonable amount of damage. Alright. Stress across the party. Good.
As the fiend
Pretty much as I could have asked for there.
and hope blossoms.
Not starting a stack. Okay, never mind. I guess we just get to go back. Yay! Okay, so what did we learn? Don't... You know what? Okay, I'm going to ascribe a level of planning that I don't think would have been relevant, but easily could have been. So maybe they're trying to tell us, like, this path is the shortest, this is the medium, this is the longest. Maybe they're trying to do the Goldilocks story, right? Too hot, too cold, just right. Let's go for just right. Okay. Focus Chevalier. Do I lunge? I do want to prevent it from getting an action. I don't need to heal yet. And I can't stun both of these. Yeah, it's a lunge. That's one of the lowest amount of damage, amounts of damage that I could have rolled there, so that's unfortunate, but... Yikes.
Grievous injury.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Fear.
If he was missing any health before that occurred... Wow. Are we gonna lose him already? Like, this is not okay at all. Yeah. Alright. Take him out. He's a beast. It's gonna be easy for us. Wasn't planning to do that, actually.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Really wanted the occultist to have a turn to heal himself. Shifting mists. Alright, we disperse it with a careful use of a torch. Fine. Okay, so there are rooms with curios that just don't have anything else. Nice. Move to this room, locked room. Curio battle, trap battle. Okay, are these both the same length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yep. They're both the same length. They each have one battle. One of them has a trap. Guess I'll go north. Which of you has best trap disarm? Okay. Grave Robber, but not by much. Pretty sure those are broken using the shovel. Okay. I have to give up a turn of damage. That's really unfortunate, but if I don't block the possible incoming destruction of my friend there, we could be in a bad position. Killing that frontline was actually really, really good. Since that frontliner, the sycophant, does not leave a corpse, it moved... Nice, went for the wrong target. Since the frontliner does not leave a corpse, it moved the Chevalier forwards, so now I'll be able to stun them using Rampart. And they're pretty much my main concern here. Nice. I'm gonna guard again. He needs to get a good heal off on himself. Is that gonna be good enough? Yeah, it's gonna be good enough, but still. I had a chance to crit with this. Sure. Bad luck. Alright, let's start Yorping on him. Oh, that's not a Yorp. Sorry. Bellow. Keep confusing them. Okay. I'm fine with her being Crimson Cursed. If anything, I slightly prefer it. Having her act even faster seems like a great idea to me.
Blood quickens.
Really want you to hug the doggy as well. I don't think I have the time for it while the Chevalier's up. 12, don't bleed him. Stop bleeding! This is something I didn't think about. Everyone has lower bleed resist just because we're in this dungeon. So that actually makes the occultist significantly worse as a primary healer. Nice dodge, at least. See, this is exactly the position in which I want a Vestal, right? Party heal is ridiculous right now.
Masterfully
Great crit.
executed.
Alright, I'm gonna have you hug your doggy. I'm gonna have you heal her back up. Pretty reasonable. I think we just pretty much evened that fight out. I mean, sure, we're not entirely even. This is the first round he started alone as well, so I do have a while to kill him. Yeah. But we're definitely better off finishing that fight than at the start of it. Nice.
Singular strike. Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Stack of emeralds could be really good. Good enough to throw away 4 blood. Good enough to throw away anti-venom. Probably good enough to throw away... yeah. Okay. Oh shit, it was a real... Hey, secret door. Alright. Well, we've learned our lesson, right? Was our lesson not go for the just right? So, 2 longer. I'm gonna go for the one that curls back in. For no particular reason. Should have also fixed my party order earlier. Well. You got me there, game. You got me there. I'll go back for that once I have to go back for this locked room central. Okay. This one actually does lead to something. Damn, another critical scouting ping. Beautiful. I'm gonna go for the one that leads backwards. I'm hoping it doesn't end up leading back to this door, but if it does... so be it. Slaver and Ghoul, never happy to see you. Nice. My stun against you is going to have to come from the occultist, actually. Just because the occultist has a 100% chance to stun you right now. Still has a 70% chance to stun you. Not bad. I'm going to bellow at him. Nice. Alright, they're definitely going to act last now. With only 18 stress on one character, so my maximum stress recovery right now is 6. I'll instead focus on dealing some damage. This guy we're still going to try and stun again. So instead we'll start riding the supplicant wave here.
A decisive pummeling.
Without lunging, there was no way I could hit the front row there, so... that's why she went for the crit on the back row. Nice. Hey, you're dead to your bleed. Beauty. If we can prevent this guy from actually getting a trigger of the worries out on us, we're going to be real pleased about it. Beauty.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Could scarcely have been better, to be honest. Real scout, please. Hey, it is a real scout. Okay, this room has a curio, this room does not. And therefore, I am curious as to what happens over here.
The blood, I must have the blood.
9 Dunker. No one's close enough to 30 that I want to do that, so instead I'm just going to continue. Might use it later.
Carelessness will find
wow
in this place.
Alright, we're going to have to set up a dodge for her. This is another one that you burn as well. Fuck me! This is going to be a problem. Because this one, I need to be killing them really quickly. And they can target 2 at the same time. So if they target the 2 backliners, that's going to be a harsh draw. I can't stun both of these. I could stun you. No, I have to. You have to heal. What am I even thinking about? You have to heal. Stun one of the Chevaliers. Redigestion. Hits the wrong target. Good. Buried Blast. Didn't go for the 2 backliners and missed its stuns, thankfully. See, this is exactly where you really desperately want a... Oh! That's really bad. That's really not okay. You're guarding everyone? Alright. I'm gonna straight up kill you. This is where you really want a Vestal for the group healing, because this is already out of control. A second stun on the Chevalier. Ah, that was pretty likely to work, though.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Yikes. We might have to leave this a lot earlier than I was hoping. Nice crit, nice crit. That's really good. Nice. 5 damage for 5 rounds is not okay. Vanish that up. See, we're not dealing any damage. We're just trying to deal with the amount of damage they're putting out already. Thankfully, resisted the bleed there. If you can resist this blight, we're in a great position. Okay, good. That was a good round for us. It sucks that that's what counts for a good round, but it is. At least I didn't bleed myself. Okay, good. Okay, this stun is definitely going to work. Redigestion does not hit its blight because I believe in myself. Beautiful. Fuck! I want to do the stress healing now. But I am going to walk past 2 stress healing artifacts on my way out. Nice. Okay, lowering the amount of targets is great. You're almost back at full health. I'm pretty happy about that as well. I can't kill you, so I don't think it makes a significant difference what happens. Instead, I'm going to guard. Yep. That's a recipe for another hugged doggy right there. Hey, he just reduced his own stress. Hug him. Good. This is getting a lot better, but it's still not in the clear. Beautiful. Unfortunately, did stun the only person in our party that can heal other ranks. Other than themselves, that is. Oh, that's not okay.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, you're definitely now doing a stress recovery across the party. Hopefully it's very successful. Okay, that's very successful. I can kill you now before you get an action. Nice. We're gonna need an easier fight than that to start getting some recovery off of, because Jesus fuck. Holy shit balls. And other creative expletives. I can let you live for one more turn. Because I need to try and get another 2 heals out. You should self-heal. Because I need to reduce the burden of actual healing that needs to go on right now. Didn't want to crit. Oh well.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, this just loops back? Oh, okay. Well, lower your stress. Feeling a lot better now that I have the stress recovery. Or rather, now that I recovered 30 stress there. Okay, so these aren't scouted. That's unfortunate. Move down to the room battle or up and across? See, I'm very dubious of the room battles just because I suspect that one of them might be the crocodile. And if it is, I might be severely fucked. That actually doesn't matter significantly. I mean, it does matter a bit, but it doesn't matter enough for me to care. Good. We can pretty easily manhandle this guy right here. Yell at him. Unfortunately resisted, but that's not significant. His speed is so much lower than the rest of us that we should still be fine. 110. I can probably stun you again.
A powerful blow.
Nice. I really shouldn't have had my healer do that. He resisted again, unfortunately. Pretty good. Good, good, good. That's gonna mean that our man-at-arms can act last and get the kill. Beauty.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless
Inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Might come past. Might not. What up, room battle? No room battle. And nothing in the room as well. We have spawned a battle on our way back out, though. Please just be one of those ones with the sycophants and bloodsuckers. Yikes. I mean, as soon as we remove the courtesan from this isn't that bad. Okay. Pretty reasonable. You should definitely heal her. Not too big a fan of the fact that she's going to have a bunch of dots on her. Because that's stress that I have to worry about in the future. Just crit you out of existence. Nice stun on the stress reduction there, though. I can get another free turn here, so I will. Back to full health. Thankfully didn't bleed, so she's just going to be missing, what, 8 health? That's not horrible. It's not to be admired or wanted, but it's not horrible. Thankfully, we lowered his speed, so now we can pretty successfully have the final person out, close the door behind them. Right. You're still craving. Beauty.
This expedition at least promises success.
I am the Fury. I will drink the blood of my enemies. Feel free. I'll gladly allow that. First hunger proc. Wondering when that was going to happen. Can I have some more of these rubies, please? Just a couple more rubies. I'd like... just a couple. Don't be Crocodilo, man. It's not. Chevalier in the back line, though, and I can't hit that stun. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's dash forward, kill the sycophant. Yeah. That was definitely the play. This doesn't stop it from being the play, but it does make this an... Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Now the Chevalier is actually unattended. That was really fucking dumb, enemies. Just, I want you to know that, because you just wasted so much of your own time. Guard chains don't work like that. You can't guard someone who's guarding someone. The last guarded chain is just the one that takes. Perfect. Back on full health. They are pretty damn quick. I'll give them that much. You're bleeding at 4 per round. If I split the daggers... no, I shouldn't. Okay, you'll only ever get 1 action. I'm not okay with them having 1 action. Yeah, I'm not so sad about the party reordering that just occurred, actually. Alright. Stun one of them. This is unfortunate, allowing you to get 1 action, but... Oh, it's been dodged. You're dead before you can act again. 3 more damage will do the same for you. That's unfortunate. Really didn't want him to be healing immediately after that. Oh, fuck. For almost all of his HP as well. You wild bastard. That's unfortunate, because if that hit, it would have prevented you from ever getting another turn. Good crit. A flashing daggers here would be fucking him. Never mind. I forgot that that guy was going to die not leaving a corpse. Again, another self-heal. This is unfortunate. Big crits as well. I think I stole. That's a lot of stress recovery in a single turn right there. Unfortunately, bled him for as much as I healed him for. No, I think I can stall for this for a moment. Not for an incredibly long period of time, mind you. But definitely for a moment. Really good. That's an unfortunate amount of stress to incur on a single attack. Want to be able to go into the next fight looking a lot better than I currently am.
The ground quakes.
Why must you crit when I don't want you to? It's so rare that I don't want you to.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Oh, okay, it's actually a real scout. Nice. Oh, it was a critical scout as well. It's just it couldn't scout anything because that was it. All right, there's a curio here that I wanted to interact with, right? It was a stress recovery curio. Beauty. And if I go back through this path, I can go hit another curio. I don't know if it's stress recovery or not, though. So there's not going to be anything along this walkway, so I guess I want to go up this side. That's what I've been missing so far. Oh, shit. I don't have a lot of space in my inventory, so I'm actually just going to drop the Dazzling Charm here for the Rampart Shield. Plus 35% stun skill chance, as well as boosting the move speed. That's also buffing his debuff. No, it's not. It's move. Okay, just move. Sure, he does less damage now, but he's never been the damage dealer in this party. He does not wear the damage dealing pants. I'm the Fury, I'll drink the blood of my enemies, yada yada yada. Yeah, we get it. You're a vampire. Shut up. We got a wicked big dungeon to explore. Yeah, beautiful. Burn it all. A what? That's not what I thought came out of that. See, the thing is, I would go on a quest by itself just to get a sun ring, so... Yeah, I'll take that. I thought that was another stress recovery one. Played myself for a fool. No surprises, please. What up? It's me, Tom York. I'd like no surprises. I did bring key. Okay, cool. I haven't thrown my keys away yet. That's a fucking double stun on these bat. Yes. That's really good. That I cannot overstate how good this is now. When I get a moment, I should also try and calculate what my new stun chance is on Freybute and compare it to the 180 that I know I have elsewhere. 130 plus 190. Okay. That's pretty significant. I can stun this, definitely. We can stun the Chevalier for another turn. Nice. The stun on you plus the damage over time tricks should mean that Chevalier still dies before it acts without any intervention from the Grave Robber here. As long as you act before it. Well, never mind, I guess. Fuck me, I guess. Piece of shit ass, stupid, dumb. Okay, well, you still die before you ever get an action. 9. I could lunge. Because if I roll a 6 here, I'm not going to get the kill. I'm not going to roll a 6. Let's just not do that, obviously, and that works better for everyone. Sedated. Please stop fucking hitting me with dots, you piece of... What team are you on?
Unnerved, unbalanced.
It's not okay. Alright, well, this is going to be stress recovery, heal, heal. Well, stress recovery, heal, because we only have one healing. Yikes. It's not as big stress recovery as I wanted as well. Okay. Yes, yes. Thank you for the big heal. That's important. Especially considering you bled him last time. Not that I hold it against you, but I definitely do. Yeah. Oh, cool. Key had no effect. Sure. Starting to put this to good use is
only
nothing.
the first test. Now it must be carried home.
So, here's what I just learned. Topside, bad, not good. Bad, not good, useless, horrible. That was a major waste of my fucking time. We're not in completely bad shape for it. I mean, we did pick up the Rampart Shield and a Sun Ring. It's pretty significant, actually. This is pretty fucking big. One thing I'm really liking at the moment is Watio with the Dismas's Head plus Mercurial Salve, dealing plus 50% damage on top of already high base damage. It's pretty good. That said, I feel like if I put both of those on a Jester, I'd be able to destroy the 3rd rank and then just go back home, right? Then use him for the stress healing, which means that I wouldn't need the Houndmaster so direly. If I didn't need the Houndmaster, what would I take? Honestly, probably like a fucking Grave Robber. Just want that damage, y'all. Do I go for the secret door yet? Is it just gonna be another prisoner like it was in the other one? Okay. Only one way to find out. Yep. Please, good heroes, release me. Got him. We did it! Yay! I clicked on a thing, and then another person was like, wow, good fucking job clicking on that thing. Couldn't feel better about myself, to be honest. Alright, well, I wasn't... that's a lot of Chevalier. Well, this is not going to be a stress healing kind of situation, I feel. If I can take down one of them before they get in action, I'm going to be pretty happy about it. I'd have to high roll to do that, but you both need to do stuns, so I guess I still need to... Never mind, I fucking high rolled. Perfect. Please get your action. Thank you. Alright. No actions from those Chevalier this turn. This is pretty fucking big. I can't dick around with them, really, so I will just be going all damage all the time right now. Okay, that's unfortunate. You live on 1 health after. Nice. Still managed to stun them for another round. Who's going to waste their hit on this Chevalier? That's my concern right now. Because everyone has pretty significant amount of damage they want to deal elsewhere. It's going to be you. The Occultist is going to run there. The crits!
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Ridiculous. Patently fucking insane, these crits. I love it. It and every bit of it. Hopefully that wasn't critical, otherwise we were already on a dead end. I'm just gonna burn this, see if I get something amazing. I do want to start a stack of those. Start a stack of those instead of gold, I guess. If actually the correct way is this one, I'm gonna be so mad. Never mind. Okay. Go south, I guess.
My pulse slows, the need abates.
Okay. We can stall once we get these 2 supplicants down by themselves, but while the Chevalier are here, we need to go all out. Crit for 18. If you roll 16 on your hit here, which you don't, so that's unfortunate. You'd have to roll 4 or a crit in order to prevent that. That's unfortunate. Because I figure I'm definitely going to have the... Yikes. I figured... Past tense now, because it turns out to be wrong. That I was definitely going to have the Freybute stun the back line. I guess I'm not really doing that one anymore. Alright, 1 Chevalier goes down in this round, sure. We're going to have to use self-heal on the Occultist, so I really hope that we actually get a decent timing on it. God, the crits are fucking insane. What is his crit? I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up and enjoy it. Shut up, you big, stupid, beautiful idiot. Just enjoy the crits.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
I don't know who the end approaches so much as the start of the beginning of the prior of the prologue to the end. Nice stress reduction. Alright. Speaking of... okay, stress reduction. Nice crit. I've got to start just believing that every single hit... I was just about to say, I've got to start believing that every hit is going to be a crit, and then it crits. I don't know. Seems like something's being said to me, is all I'm saying. Nice stress recovery.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay. This seems a little more promising now. Not a huge fan of the amount of bleed and blight I just took. Guy was on perfect health and now he's down. I might actually eat with him before we get in the next fight. Yeah, you're gonna eat a stack of food, actually, because I feel like if we didn't do that and then went into another fight, I'd have to immediately guard. Just to try and keep the bastards safe.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Oh, cool! The ambush was a battle. That's really cool. I like that. I like that. You're fighting my heroes. I like that. Can we please get the curse on these two in the front, please? Please, please? I'm gonna buy myself a couple turns here. This is gonna be nice. So when the healing works well on an occultist, the healing works well. But since this dungeon's gonna be big, I thought the more consistent healing would be the option that I would want to go with. I'm still not certain if what there is correct.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, I start a stack of onyx. I'm gonna find enough walls that I might actually just be forced to leave because I don't have enough food. And I bought all of the food that I could get. I'm gonna use a shovel here. Never mind, it wasn't worth it. Now, I have been told about the mechanic by which if you leave one of these dungeons, the Courtyard dungeons, before completing it, you can come back and just respawn where you left. That's enough to kill you. Beautiful. So I've been told about that mechanic. But one thing that's not made clear to me is... Number one, do you incur stress for leaving? Number two, Does it still consume a week? Because if it consumes a week, I don't really ever want to leave. If I can help it. Nice. But I am leaving a lot of loot behind. It is making me a little tiny tad incredibly concerned that maybe there's a lot more I could be getting out of this, if only I were willing to spend more of my time. Alright, let's sort our inventory out a little bit, because I'm feeling a bit antsy about it. So, highest value to lowest value. Highest, next highest, next highest, next highest, and I'm never going to take something smaller than those. Then we'll take our resources down there. That's money. Beautiful. I'm going to go for up, but I think I'm going to regret this. Eh? Why is that room locked if I can just go to the other side of it? I figured I was looking all the way down here to get a key, then go back up and go through that room. I guess maybe it's just so I can be on the inside of that room? Okay, there is something down here. Room battle with Curio. Let's go down there. This one's a rough draw. I'm not going to have any time to recover here. Chevalier needs to die. I will be using double stuns, though, so I'm going to be throwing a dagger instead. He's got higher speed, so... Stun the Slavering Ghoul. Yep, he would have acted. And then stun the Chevalier. If I can do a split daggers, that's going to be really good. Get some damage on the Slavering Ghoul, as well as finish off the back line. Beautiful. Yeah, you're going to die to your bleed. Couldn't be better. Rend, yikes. How big's the bleed on Rend again? 3 per 3. That's going to have to be a self-heal, but I trust our man-at-arms to knock that one back into the Neolithic age. Nice crit. Our crits are a serious form of our stress recovery right now, and it's not okay. Yeah, I think if we stun you here, we just get 2 turns of recovery. That's unfortunate. If we stun you here, we just get 2 turns of... 1 turn of recovery, actually. Unfortunately, but still. Stress? Actually, no, you're gonna self-heal. Guess that's gonna be a move. Yeah. Heal her, and now we just roll for possible... Never mind. I bleed. Oh, right, you bled up. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, no, sincerely, thank you. Oh, I'm definitely not being sarcastic. I've never been sarcastic in my life. Fuck! I was waiting to find the trap. I couldn't see it. I'm gonna have to eat some food here. I can't have her going into a fight at that HP. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, you can see why I couldn't have her going in on that HP. Nice. At least I managed to get one of them down before their turn. You Please don't fucking bleed her. Thank you. Infallible Servitude. That's not going to be enough to prevent that one from getting a turn. Buried Blast, if that fucking bleeds the back row. No, it's stunned. Okay. Just going to have to run protection. Immediately guard. Nice dodge. We do get a dodge buff when we use guard dog. Unfortunately, since he did a healing action, he's never going to die. Well, he's not going to die to the action I put through. You have only one more round of bleed. That's unfortunate. Yeah. You fucking tried. You seriously tried. That could have put us on death's door. And if it hit the bleed, it easily could have triggered a death's door check. One down. Please just hit like a good heal. Like those are okay, sure, but they're not good. You need to start hugging your doggy as well. We got problems, y'all. Ah! Okay, no, you also need to start stress healing the party. We got problems, y'all. Thank you for doing a good heal.
But never hidden.
But never hidden.
Just get that one out of the fight. Get that one out of the fight. Stun on the back row, that's 190% chance against 80% resist. 110% chance to succeed. Hell, I could even roll it again and go for a 70. In fact, I likely will. That was incorrect. I was trying to do the fucking stress heal and I tried to act too quickly. That's what you really need to protect against. Getting overzealous like I just did. Nine is so-so. Good stun. Okay, anything past this will be considered tarrying. Fair enough. I did want to get another heal out, but I couldn't have her stall, then heal with the occultist because the man-at-arms can't deal 11 damage. So, wouldn't have really worked for me. Do want to take the crest if I'm leaving.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Well, there goes that, I guess. Let's go back to this red door. I'm actually going to take a quick detour because this curio might be a stress relief curio, and even if it isn't, we might get a critical map ping when we go, once we go to this other empty room. Neither of those are worth taking. Nope. Okay, it's just empty. Well, there's 3 curios along the way to the locked room, as well as a curio on the other side. So is this just going to be the boss? Because if it is, I'm in no position to do it. Pretty sure it was said to me that it's much bigger than this, so I don't think this will be the boss. There is a trap in here, I've got to keep that in mind. Okay, it's real fucking hard to see. That was a huge cause of our problems, because it took her health down to not okay levels of health. Haven't got the ability to interact with that. I also don't know what it does on a negative. Should find that out at some point, though. Alright, I'll try it. Man. One of them gave me a sun... Well, not one of them, but an interaction had given me a sun ring before, so you can understand. Why I continue.
Blood? Could there be some blood?
I do want to take the deeds, but I'm also, like, straight fucking out of money right now. So... was someone stress fasting or stress eating there? Must be a stress eater. Yeah, it's you, Fitzhugh. Wait, Fitzhugh isn't even... What? You're a stress eater, Freebute. Okay. What lies beyond this shackled portal? Let's find out. Nothing. Nothing does. I'm gonna register nothing. Thank you very much. Sweet relief as the eggs turn to ash. Why does that exist? I'm more than happy to know. Please tell me if you know why... If I can just walk around it... Why... Yeah, I guess that is my question in full. If I can just walk around it, why? Okay. Yeah, no, we're almost at the point that we start starving if I continue to move. I think this means that we now have to leave. Alright. Well, I mean, it is already an hour-long episode. They'll suffer the stress of defeat.
Ignorance of your enemy and of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
So it reads defeat. We got a reasonable amount of treasure. Not amazing, not horrible. Curious is unfortunate. Clutch hitter is good. Torn rotator is really unfortunate considering I actually do use lunge on you and I use the pick quite a lot. Dark Temptation for Last Gasp. Eh. I guess because you are a healer, Last Gasp is actually pretty significant.
We dug for months, years, an eternity, and we were rewarded with madness.
Torchlight dims much more slowly this week. Why? I didn't do anything good. I guess because I saved Krevakawa? Known sheet, ruins, explore. I mean, you are really well equipped, actually. I don't know if I can afford to babysit an antiquarian through things, though. That's not bad. Excuse me. Not bad at all. Alright, let's unequip all of our trinkets and sort. I don't know what week it was before I went in. I should have... Hang on, week 35. So, week 34. And then the start of week 35. Right? Hang on. If we go all the way down to the bottom. So this all occurred in week 1. Or is this a marker saying above this is week 1? So if we set forth, this is week 1, and then we've come home. This is what triggered once we've come home. And then as soon as we've left, we've triggered week 2. Okay. So did this advance the weeks? That's all I want to know. Week 33, we returned. We went out on week 34, came back. Right. And that did consume a week, because now we're on week 35. Okay, so if it consumes a week, you do want to complete it as quickly as possible. I don't think I'm going back in the next episode, though, because both Brakra and Watsyo and Freebrit, in fact, all three of them rather than both, do need a little bit of healing. So I guess I'm going to be looking for a different mission. Brigand 8-pounder for the Ethereal Crucifix. Kinda sounds a little saucy to me. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Despite the fact that I'm exactly 1 year older than that. My name has been Rhapsody, by the way. Your name has been Kevin. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.